This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, or Kakwadash. I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect, back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Quick epistle on pride, man, and why we are not to be like that, man. Again, Proverbs 16 and verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction. And what type of destruction is coming? Well, we're prophesying that this great tribulation is going to affect everyone. First and foremost, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, because they remain very prideful, both the man and the woman, and even the children nowadays, as it relates to not serving Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And then you got Esau, Edom, the wicked nation. All right, of course, especially the so-called elite. They're very prideful and puffed up. And guess what, man? Hey, because of that pride, destruction is right around the corner. All right, so they're not going to see it coming, even though we're prophesying on a daily basis. They're not going to see it coming. Why? Because they think they know it all. They think they're all knowing, all powerful, whatever substance, whatever they've been able to acquire on this earth, money, fame, stature, status. It causes an individual to be very, very puffed up, very prideful, man, and think that they don't need Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, they don't need to follow the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, because they're prospering, man, and they have a plethora of knowledge in certain things, man. Well, again, we're prophesying your time is gonna come, and because of that pride, you are going to be humbled, man. All right, so we, as the Lord's hopeful elect, we don't come in that prideful spirit, and the Lord has done this, man, by chastising us, breaking us down, punishing us, judging us, man. All right, we have that fear towards Yahweh, Bahashem, and Yahweh Shai, and we know without the Lord, our life would absolutely fall apart, man, and until we be rid off of the earth. So we come with that fear and that understanding, and it causes us to remain in a humble like state, man. All right, even the brothers that they know more than another man as it relates to the scriptures. We're supposed to be more humble, not more puffed up and prideful. You see a lot of that shit happening within these different camps, man. You get a little bit of knowledge and understanding, you take it and run with it and start to mock and scoff your brothers, man. We're just supposed to just do this. I mean, it's the will of the Lord. The Lord is a man of war, so obviously he likes conflict. But overall, man, the whole point is not to be puffed up and prideful because of what you know, because of what you have, because of how you look. And of course, our people are some of the worst at that. Esau, Edom, and 2/3 of the nation of Israel, especially the women. And you do know there's more women than it is men. So the 2/3 of the nation of Israel is mostly women. All right. And they're the most prideful, some of the most prideful people on the earth. Guess what? Again, destruction. It's coming, man, and they're gonna fall. It's because of their pride. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord Yahweh alone shall be exalted in that day. This is the day of the Lord, the day of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the day that this earth sees the full manifestation of the wrath because of transgression, man. All right, because of all the play, because of pride. So let's take a look at the definition real quick of haughty. All right, arrogantly superior and disdainful. All right, and starting at Esau, Edom, he has a very arrogant and disdainful look about him as it relates to everybody else, even his own people, his own counterparts, man. Egypt against Egypt, Egyptian against Egyptian. That's why you hear the rumors of wars between Babylon the Great and the bear, Russia. All right, they can't even get along amongst each other, let alone what you think they look at us like we're roaches, like we're beneath them. And so it's because of our transgressions we got to that point. All right, but it's not how it's supposed to be. And again, in relation to this day of wrath, this time of great judgment, all these lofty looks that everyone has upon them, Man, woman, and child is going to be humble, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord and his son, all right, is going to be exalted in that day. And then once the Lord gives us our positions, if you will, then we will be getting exhorted from the rest of the people as well. And that's a beautiful thing. Now, knowing that we possibly have a chance to have power, perfection, we cannot be puffed up and walking around here like we have made it. We have to see the full manifestation of our salvation, all right, to let our guard down, man. All right, so right now we got to be as if we're just poor men walking upon the earth getting ready to die. And guess what? To a certain extent, we are poor men getting ready to die. If we have to, whether it be our actual lives or our livelihood, we're getting ready to make these great sacrifices in relation to that persecution coming, all right, during this time of great tribulation. But again, it's all about us being humble, remaining humble, sincere, and not being puffed up no matter what, man, because the Lord don't like that shit, man. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why the Lord doesn't like that. Let's go to the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, and verse 18. And it reads, "Pride was not made for man, nor furious anger for them that are born of women." And right now, the manifestation, we are born of women in this world, just like Yahushua was born of a woman in this world. But in the spirit realm, you know what it is. Yahweh begot Yahushua, and Yahushua created, his 144,000 brothers, if you can receive that. But again, because we are not in our first estate, which is that perfection, we are in these chains of darkness. Guess what? We aren't to be prideful. Why is that? Because in the blink of an eye, we could perish. All right. I used to work in the kitchen, and I had cut myself one day, and I had a moment where I just looked at how small the teeth on that knife was, and looked at how much blood was coming out of my finger, and it humbled me, because I saw how weak and fragile we really are, man. Just a little teeth, like one of those teeth on a knife, man, just cut me ever so, nicked me, and had me bleeding profusely. All right. That's why we're not to be prideful, man. It's the fact that we have these imperfections, whatever they may be, whatever you see about yourself, somebody else that's not perfect. That's why we're not to be prideful. Yahweh Shai is perfect. Okay, they are perfect. Unlike us, we still have to wake up, with these issues. You get up just stale, especially if you don't take care of yourself, especially if you're a raggedy motherfucker, breath crazy, then you gotta release waste. I mean, it's really kind of disgusting if you really think about it. So no, especially like for women, while they're around here shaking their asses and showing off their asses on a daily basis, like, come on, man, this is where feces come out. It's disgusting. It smells terrible. It's like liking unto death coming out of you. That is why we're not to be prideful, man. It's because of these imperfections and the lack of power that we truly have, man. So it will behoove us to give reverence to the one that does hold that power, which is Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, man. And if we stay the course and acknowledge the Lord and don't get puffed up, the scriptures tells us, man, the Lord is going to exalt us in that day, and we will have the right to walk righteously with our chest poked out. You women will, be able to walk with quote unquote stretch forth necks, but in righteousness, and because you're going to know in righteousness that you are that chick, or Israel is them. Like now they're doing it a pretend way. You know what I mean? They're jumping the gate, jumping the fence, and they moving too early. And the fact that they're not perfected, it makes them look even more corny. And I'm referring to the women of our nation with all this makeup and the butt shots and the shit they've been doing since day one. It's nothing new under the sun. All right. But pride was not made for men. How much more the weaker vessel? How much more a child? How could a child be prideful and puffed up? They have nothing but what they guardians have. All right, so they damn sure shouldn't be puffed up. Then it goes up that chain to the woman. She shouldn't be puffed up because any given second, the men that are on earth can flip the fuck out and go to war, and they'll be caught up right in it and won't be able to do a damn thing. We don't care what they showing on TV in these movies, on these military propaganda commercials showing all these women. When the real war pop off, y'all damn near ain't nowhere to be found. You know what I mean? When it comes out there warring like that, especially boots on the ground, hand to hand, close combat shit like that. Stop it. All right. So why are you puffed up, woman? All right. It's because she's enabled, because she's living in a fantasy just like everyone else. If they're doing it, living in a fantasy, guess what? Our men are living in a freaking fantasy without Yahweh Ba'Shem and Hawashah, or the fear towards Yahweh Ba'Shem and Hawashah. That's why they do what they do. That's why they're prideful. That's why they're puffed up, man. And that fear is anger for them that are born of women. That's us, man. That's why the Lord said vengeance is his. We got to wait on him. Be patient, man. And we do understand the Lord killeth and the Lord maketh alive. So ain't no killers on this earth. Ain't no serial killer. You not killing no ops. All that shit they be talking about. I got these numbers of body, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, in war. All right, for these war heroes and shit. It was really the Lord that had did that, man. So what you prideful for? You ain't killed nobody. You ain't hurt nobody. And that's killing. And that trickles down even like a fist fight. Whoever wins that fight, it was sanctioned by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. If you can receive that, you ain't won even a single fist fight, okay, without it being sanctioned by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. If not, the Lord wouldn't be all powerful. And we do understand our Lord to be all powerful. He wills all power. All right. We don't even understand what power really is, man. We just heard and we just seen things, a fraction of what the Lord is capable of, man, as it relates to us. So we shouldn't be prideful knowing these things, all right? For us, knowing Yahweh Ba'Shem and Yahweh Shah, all right, is our head. For the woman, knowing the man and knowing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah and that Israelite man is her head. Okay, then it trickles down to the child. But now shit's backwards, shit's upside down. Here we are at the end of the world, and our people are staying in this burning building. All right, we're prophesying, warning our people, hey, the building's on fire, which is this kingdom, this earth. All right, this rulership, it's on fire. We need to leave, and we're teaching our people the process to get out of the building. Instead, they're talking shit. Oh no, ain't no fire. I don't smell no smoke. I don't see shit. Meanwhile, hey, the floors are just crumbling. Boom, boom, boom. You see this shit happening with this so-called election, a ass clown show. Okay, this is a sign of a declining society. This ass clown show, they've turned into ass clowns. No one is taking this place seriously, not even the citizens. The only one that's really taking this shit seriously are the old people that were here in Babylon the Great, prospering when it was so-called great, when they had a little bit of strength and a little bit of seriousness about themselves. Now it just seems completely silly. Everyone seems silly. All of it is just silly, childish, and we don't have time for this, because we really just want to live like we were created to live. We don't care, honestly, man. It's the will of the Lord. We don't care who on the earth with us, man. All right, we could care less. We just want to live in peace, to be honest. But because we're not Yahweh Shema Shai, the Lord set this in place, and we got to follow the program. We are servants. All right, tribulation, Israel ruling over the other nations. It is what it is. If it was up to me, if I had power, I would just snap my fingers right now. Let me not say that, because we in it and we got the pain. So we do want the quote unquote smoke as it relates to revenge. So I ain't even gonna say that. So yeah, we definitely hasten in the day that the Lord justifies us and bring judgment to the 2/3 and Esau, Edom, and the rest of these heathen nations, man. All right, let's go to the book Isaiah again, in chapter 3 this time, in verse 16, in relation to the women. Moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty. And again, what's that word haughty mean? Arrogantly superior and disdainful. So that's how the F they do it, bro. They walk around this earth like they're superior to everybody. The like they're superior to men who are supposed to be their heads, man, and walk with stretched forth neck. I saw a good example of that the other day. She just, you know how they do. It's summertime, so you know our women are butt boom naked. But I mean, it was just how she walked, like as if she was on some type of model stage, where her neck literally just stretched up and her breast perking high with booty shorts on. It was crazy, man. This is exactly what the Lord is talking about. Our women are just puffed up because they're weak. That's all it is, man. We all could walk around like that, showing off our private parts. Why don't we do that? Because the Lord didn't create us to be animals. He gave us law, statutes, and commandments to separate us from being an animal, all right? And to have that animalistic behavior. We could do that. We could sit and eat with our hands, but we got the mindset to make utensils and such, all right? It's because we're to be civilized, peculiar, especially as it relates to the nation of Israel. Have you ever seen those other nations, especially Ishmael, them, all right? How you see them on these YouTube videos or whatever, documentaries, and a lot of them, they even work. You understand me? I've seen these niggas doing welding and stuff like that in the potty position. Right? They're completely different people. Do you see like the spirit that's on these different nations? They are good at sitting in this potty position. If you know what the potty position is, I mean, you know it's a squat. Right? They're in a low squat, just conducting life. That's not how we do it. A lot of our people can't even get down in a goddamn squat position, you know, a real one, full squat position. Stop, you know, I'm a personal trainer, so I'm familiar with this. But, you know, but back to our women though. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go. Same thing old girl was doing when I saw her. And same thing all these women do, man. They puffed up. They like to be seen. It's because they're weak. They don't understand what's really going on in the earth. They're not concerned about their family. They're so weak. It's their craving for attention. Ooh, I need attention. Ooh, I need attention. I ain't gonna make it if I don't get attention. I gotta be seen. You can't just chill. You know, just can't chill and just take care of your business. Got to be seen. Always think of somebody looking at you. Don't know that you finna get your ass smoked. All right. And one time eyes walking and missing as they go and making and tinkling with their feet. Guess what? Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret part. We've all done lessons on this. It's going into why the so-called black woman, mostly from the tribe of Judah, you know, Benjamin and Levi, why they have a hard time growing decent, full, healthy, you know, hair for the most part. It's because of this. It's because you bitches, you know, Salakia, are haughty for 24 damn 7, and the Lord remove that beautiful hair that y'all supposed to have, that's supposed to cover your secret parts, your breasts, your big old breasts, and your hips and your butt. That's how long and thick your hair's supposed to be. But because y'all were so haughty, the Lord took it away. And look how weak y'all are. Y'all are showing how weak y'all are. Y'all are showing y'all are the daughters of Zion because y'all are trying to hide it every single day. That curse, yeah, that's a sign, my sister. That's a sign, like, that you are the haughty ass daughters of Israel. That's why the Lord punished you. Now, ha ha ha, bald headed bitch. Ha ha ha, bald headed girl. If we do that for real and we take away their power, every last one of these girls is gonna go somewhere in the corner and cry about their hair, about that lack of beauty that the Lord took away from them. You know what I mean? That beauty that the Lord took away them by that hair, that covering is supposed to cover your imperfections, cover your secret parts, your private parts. But instead, guess what? The Lord got you, hit you where it hurts. Luckily for you, bitches, all right, you got the opportunity right now, but tomorrow it may not be like that. Right now, to, you know, go out to the store and buy your pack of weave or buy your wigs and stuff. But guess what? We've already prophesied what's gonna happen in that day, quote unquote, the day of Jacob's trouble, the day of Yahweh Shema Shai, this period, you know, of time of great destruction. Famine is coming, all these things. And guess what, sister? We're gonna see that curse before it's all said and done. Everyone is gonna be humble. Hell, and we had to be humble, and we're trying to remain in that humility. But we went through a process thus far, unlike you 2/3 niggas. We ain't saying we made it, but we are, you know, gonna tell you the truth. We have been through more with Yahweh Hashem and Hawashai than you clowns. And that go for the majority of the women of the nation of Israel, because they are wicked and haughty, man. The Lord gonna, He's going to show the whole earth that you a bald-headed little bitch, that you a bald-headed little girl. Ha, 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 bald-headed little girl, you know? because y'all are weak. Y'all really just some kids to us. We if it wasn't for our transgressions, y'all would be where y'all supposed to be. But the Lord, punished us first and let y'all really think that y'all were bigger, stronger, faster, knew more than us, and it ain't the truth. Y'all look like little kids to us. What is that? I'ma save it, bro. I want to go into just how just women just act, like with the neck popping and the stretch. Like, what is that? Like, how they when they walk, like, you seen models when they walk, and like, is that supposed to be cute? That's supposed to turn me on, like a model walking when they do that shit, one foot in front of the other. That shit look ridiculous. All you need to do to turn a man on is come in there and butt boom naked. That's enough. All that extra shit they think is fly, duck lips and all that old shit. What is that? What is duck lips? This is what we're talking about, though, man. This is the pride of our women, all this silly stuff. And that's why the Lord said he's going to take it away. Where does it say? In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments, because this is the stuff that has them puffed up in their feet and their cars and their round tires like the moon, the chains, bracelets, and mufflers, bonnets on bonnet, right? Ornaments, and it shows you nothing's new under the sun. Ornaments of the lead, headbands and tablets and the earrings, rings and nose, bro. This is all the same thing that women are so obsessed with to hide their imperfections, man. See, we're not in our perfection, but the women use, and it boils down to damn near witchcraft in relation to that makeup, how they're able to change and hide their imperfection. Doesn't matter, you got a blemish, we got makeup for that, we got concealer for that, you ain't got no eyebrows, no eyelashes, we can fix that, no hair. It doesn't matter, whatever it is, a woman can fake the funk, man. All right, but the Lord is telling you, I'm gonna say it again, thus saith Yahweh Shemashah, verse 18, Isaiah 3:18. In that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments, man. All right, because it allows them to be brave when they got all this fashy clothes, and again, all the stuff that hides their imperfection. Got stuff to make them taller, heels, high heels. You ain't that tall, trying to tower over men and stuff. If you ain't no 6 foot bitch, the Lord didn't give you that type of stature. Stop it. You know what I mean? Stop it with the heels. You just trying to tower over niggas, all right, and keep and have your ass pressed up in the air, cause that's all it do, all right. You know what I mean? Sit your butt up high, all right, and make you, look, there's something, when you're taller, you feel more powerful. You think when these women put on these damn heels, they don't feel more powerful? Not even as it relates to being more stronger than a man, just more powerful, period. In them heels, taller than she normally is. It caused her to be puffed up, prideful. And the Lord's going to take it away, man. Lord willing, man, and he's doing it slowly but surely now, if you can receive it and see the change coming. But for the rest of these idiots, the Lord gonna come as a thief in the night, and he gonna take that shit away in the blink of a damn eye. Call hello Yahweh by Hashem and Hawashah. And it just keeps on going. The change of 22, the changeable suits of apparel, the mantles, the wimples, and the crisping pins, all the shit that they do to their hair, glasses and fine linen, these luxury apartments, these penthouses, these townhomes, these updated kitchens and shit like that. Man, our women are obsessed with everything but being a wife, a mother. And it's just old. We're just sick of it. We seen it, we got it. Hey, we felt the pain, make no mistake about it, but we ain't finna play this game forever. Thus saith Yahweh Shemashah. We're not finna just, us as men, be serving the Lord to the best of our ability and watch y'all just do whatever the F you wanna do. Stop it. Girl, stop. Girl, stop. Judgment is coming. Thus saith Yahweh by Hashem and Hawashah. It's just old, and we're just sick of it. And really, it's the Lord that is just sick of this crap. He got his son Yahweh, you know what I mean? Lord willing, he got us. And this shit is corny. What is this? But it's a necessary evil, so the Lord can bring that judgment. So we just gotta be patient. We just gotta be patient. All right. And I'm gonna leave it off at this, man, since I ran it a little bit. In First Peter, chapter 5 and verse 6, and it reads, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time." I was going into that earlier. If we humble ourselves, stay the course, remain in this humility, the Lord is he's going to make people worship us. He's going to exalt us. All right, there's gonna be certain people, all right, in everyone's respective order, hey, that's gonna have to reverence us every time they see us, things like that. Do you think if I'm not even go there, but again, it's about humbling yourselves, okay, under Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai in the brotherhood, man, so that the Lord will see your humility and have mercy upon you. And then guess what? The Lord works like that. He operates like that. If you knew Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, you do better. If you knew him like you claim you do, you'll do better and understand how important remaining humble is, and not just again from money or stature. We're talking about wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It causes a lot of brothers to be puffed up, man, because they know a little something, then they just go the hell off. All right, with a prideful spirit to the point where they feel like they don't need order at all. Starting with Yahweh Shema Shai and the brotherhood, they don't need order. They do their own thing. All right. So if you want to be exalted, which deep down we all do, right now we all just want salvation. We don't really care about the Lord giving us fame like that. But the Lord is not a man that he shall lie. This is something that he said, so it's going to come to pass. And if he's offering it, which he's already given it, if you can receive it, then we want him. All right. And we want to be exalted. This is how it starts. Humility. All right, we have nothing, especially at this point, especially for brothers, 25 and up. We ain't got nothing to be prideful about because we know death is right around the corner. Our women ain't shit. Most of the women that we dealt with wasn't virgins, so we dealing with a bunch of hoes. Our children, they growing up too fast and they damn near disrespectful. They lost, all right, and we try to do what we can, but come on, man, the world gonna eat them up if the Lord not with them. The world gonna eat them up. Who wants to stay here? With that, what else do you have? A couple vacation trips, and then it's back to the plantation, and then you get old till you work till you can't no more. Then you draw a check, mediocre, and then just die. What a life! What a life! This is what our people want, though. Obviously, but hey, for us, we know something greater is coming. All right, and that's that kingdom of heaven. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakodash. Until next time, Shalom.